Greetings everyone, it's Borko from Plumsail. In this brief video, I will walk you through the process of installing an interactive org chart to your SharePoint and Microsoft Teams at the same time. Then I'll show you how to add it to your SharePoint site as a web part and Microsoft Teams as a tab and share it with your employees. Let's jump right in. The first step is to install Plumsail Org Chart to your SharePoint and Microsoft Teams. An easy way to do this with a few clicks is to install it from Microsoft AppSource. Once you go to Plumsail Org Chart product page and register for 30-day free trial, you will be redirected to the Org Chart download page. I want to emphasize that during this trial period, you will be able to test all org chart features without any limitations. There is a link in the description section with this offer. Let's get back to installing the org chart. In here you can see Get from Microsoft Store button. Once you click on it, you will be redirected to Microsoft AppSource, and in here you can click on Get it to begin the installation process. It is very important that you have admin privileges to be able to install apps on your SharePoint tenant, and this part is usually done by collaboration between SharePoint admin teams and HR teams. Next step is to click on Add to App Site and select option Enable this app and add it to all sites and option Add to Teams. So org chart gets added to all sites in your SharePoint tenant and Microsoft Teams as well. You can do this even later, but it's much easier to do it straight away so you don't have to do the double work. In case you get the message that app requires permissions approval, you can ignore it for now and click OK. This is only required if you use Entra ID or formerly Azure AD as your data source. And just like that, org chart has been installed to your SharePoint and Microsoft Teams. Let's see now how to add it to your SharePoint site as a web part. Go to the site where you want to add org chart as a web part. In my case, it is HR Hub. Then click on Edit and this plus sign to add a web part. Search for Plumsail Org Chart and add it. You will see the new org chart as a web part and option to configure it. I will leave links in the description section to the videos where you can learn more about how to configure org chart for different data sources. For example, for SharePoint list, Entra ID, user profiles, Excel or CSV. And finally, let's see how to add org chart to Microsoft Teams as a tab. Go to Microsoft Teams, select the channel where would you like to add org chart, click on the plus sign to add the tab and search for Plumsail Org Chart. Click on it and click Save. The same as earlier, you will get an option to configure the org chart. And the configuration process is the same as for SharePoint. You get to choose from different data sources and different customization options. I will leave some links in the description section so you can learn more about that. And that will be all for this video. I hope you found it useful. Like and subscribe as more interesting content is coming your way.